Timoni. We try. Morning.
Confirmed by Atlanta
Push.
currently being taken into police van, and it seems as though
Hello family, welcome back to the channel. Today my heart is heavy as we look at a shocking story trending everywhere right now. Before we start, please take a second, go straight to the comments right now and type rest in peace for the 3 innocent souls who lost their lives. Let us show them love and respect. Here are the facts. A 45-year-old Zimbabwean man named Mark Shuma was just arrested in Johannesburg, South Africa by SAPS and Interpol. He is the main suspect wanted by UK authorities for the horrific murder of his 42-year-old wife Notando, his 15-year-old daughter Natalie, and his 5-year-old daughter Nala. Their bodies were found in their home in Greater Manchester, England, 2 days after Shuma fled on a flight from London. Now fresh and shocking details are emerging. We have a countdown of 5 most shocking facts about this case. You might think you know the story, but trust me, the last 2 would deeply disturb you. It is a completely unbelievable story. Let us dive straight into these fresh details. Family, before we jump into our countdown, let us read the official report exactly as it was reported and posted by Crime Watch Zimbabwe, so we can see the raw facts together. South African Police Service SAPS officers have reportedly tracked down and arrested Zimbabwean national Mark Shuma in Kensington, Johannesburg, following the issuance of an Interpol red notice. Shuma is wanted by UK authorities in connection with the murders of his wife Notando Shuma and their 2 daughters, Natalie and Nala, whose bodies were discovered at their home in Greater Denham, Brentfordshire, England. The arrest follows an international manhunt launched after investigations alleged that he fled the United Kingdom and traveled to Southern Africa. Now that we have the exact facts from the sources, okay. Number 5, a shocking and heartbreaking silence. Family, starting our countdown at number 5, we look at how this terrible tragedy first came to light. What makes this so painful is that the bodies of 42-year-old Notando Zandile, 15-year-old Natalie, and 5-year-old Nala were sitting inside their home for days before anyone knew they were gone. Neighbors in their quiet, peaceful neighborhood had not seen the mother or the children for a few days, and people started to get worried. On a Monday, because the silence from the house was too strange, emergency services were called to check on them. When the police finally forced open the door to enter the family home, they walked straight into a horrific nightmare. All 3 innocent souls were already dead. It is so heartbreaking to think that while the community was living normally outside, inside that house, a mother and their 2 little girls had already lost their lives in the worst possible way. Number 4, the heartbreaking truth about who was lost. Family, moving to number 4 on our countdown, let us look closely at who these beautiful innocent victims were. When we hear their stories, it makes this whole tragedy so much more painful. The mother, 42-year-old Notando Zandile, was a very successful, highly educated woman. She worked as an associate director for an international firm, helping companies stop financial crimes. Her friends and neighbors described her as a truly gracious and loving mother. Then there was 15-year-old Natalie, who was a student with her whole life ahead. And the most painful part, little 5-year-old Nala, A schoolyard teacher recently spoke out crying as she described Nala as a total ray of sunshine. She was a Barbie little girl who loved wearing bright, colorful hair accessories and making everyone laugh. That is according to The Guardian. Number 3, the cold and calculated escape plan. Family, moving to number 3 on our countdown. This is where the details become truly chilling. What makes this story so shocking is how cold and planned his escape seemed to have been. According to investigators, Mark Ndodana Shuma did not panic or hide after the crime. Instead, CCTV footage caught him calmly walking through London's airport on a Saturday. He used his British passport to board a flight and completely leave the UK. The most painful part to process is the timing. While he was up in the air, flying across the world to escape, his beautiful wife and 2 young daughters were lying cold and still inside their family home. They had not even been discovered by the police yet. He intentionally gave himself a 2-day head start before anyone could even realize the tragedy had occurred. It shows a terrifying level of planning, leaving his friends, relatives, neighbors completely devastated. Number 2, the calculated choice to flee justice. Family, now we are entering the most shocking part of this countdown at number 2. When Mark Ndodana Shuma boarded that flight from London Heathrow Airport, he was intentionally flying towards Zimbabwe. Why is this detail so deep and disturbing? Because Zimbabwe does not have an active extradition treaty with the UK. This means he knew exactly what he was doing. He didn't just run away. He purposely chose a destination where he believed the UK police and British laws could never reach or touch him. It is absolutely painful to realize how much calculation went into his escape while his beautiful family was left behind. He truly believed he had found the perfect loophole to completely get away with this horrific crime and live a free life. Number 1, the total collapse of the perfect escape. Family, we have finally made it to number 1, and this is the most powerful, most shocking detail of all. As we just talked about in number 2, Schumer thought he had planned the ultimate escape. He flew out of London on a Saturday using his British passport. He was heading right towards Zimbabwe, a place where he truly believed he would be completely untouchable and safe from UK laws. But here is where his entire plan collapsed into pieces. International authorities were not playing around. At Interpol, red notice was officially issued. Now, normally tracking down someone who has crossed continents can take months or even years, but the moment his name hit the system, a rapid heavy net was thrown over Southern Africa. Within just a matter of hours after that, a red notice was put out. The South African Police Service organized crime unit and Interpol tracked him right down in Johannesburg. He didn't even make it to his final hideout before he could completely vanish. The police completely trapped him and put him in handcuffs. It is a powerful reminder to everyone, to every criminal out there. You can run across oceans. You can look for countries with no treaties. You can try to give yourself a 2-day head start, but justice knows no borders. His perfect plan failed completely, and now he's sitting behind bars waiting to face the consequences for the 3 beautiful, innocent lives that were lost. What do you think about this case, family?